Morning, folks. This is video number 125, and the title is Babysitting Can Be Hazardous to Your Health. This story is about the day I babysat Shasta when she was 3. She insisted on putting on a dress, and we had to play hide and seek. We went outside, and we hid behind every bush and tree, as well as the swimming pool. That was fun for a little while, and Grandpa had enough. We went inside where it was cooler. She went and hid, and I did not seek. After a few minutes, she came looking and found me on the couch. There she stood in her favorite dress with her side stance and her hand on her hip. She sure was cute, saying, "Grandpa, you're supposed to find me." I caught heck from a 3-year-old. After she went to sleep, I needed to go down into the basement where I was staying in the spare room. I had on socks and no shoes. The basement steps were carpeted. As I stepped down on the second step, my foot slid on the carpet and went over the edge. That pitched me forward and I went airborne head first. There was a hope chest on the landing at the bottom of the steps. Between the steps and the chest was just enough room. I twisted as I fell, lifted my chin, and landed on my chest in that small spot. Now I'm upside down. I knew I did something to my foot. I reached up and pulled off my sock. My left big toe was broken, and the ball joint was dislocated and bulged out to the side. I knew I had to get it back in place before it swelled, otherwise I would need an operation. I knew this by learning from mistakes of others. I had previously, on the job, stepped wrongly and dislocated and relocated my right ankle, all in one motion. I immediately grabbed the rail and sat down. Then I passed out for a few seconds. It took a very long time for that to get back to normal. I grabbed my big toe and gave it a good yank. The ball joint went back in place, and I sort of set my toe. And then I broke out in a sweat, and I wanted to throw up. Man, it hurt. By the end of the day, I could hardly lift my foot. It was as big as a basketball. It healed up fine. My toe points a little towards the left, but I can put my boot on easier now. This is the last time I did any babysitting. In a couple of months, Shasta will be 27 and have an addition to her name, Esquire. And this concludes my little story about how babysitting can be hazardous to your health. As always, I wish everyone all the best.